Who's this tourist? You think you could just waltz straight in here? Hope you're watching, boss. Leave it to Invincible Rummy to show our guest a good time.
Arena registration found. AC identified as Mad Stomp. Ranked dead last.
Me and Mad Stomp can't be beat! You're no ordinary tourist! No! Mad Stomp!
Hostile AC destroyed.
Looks like you're having fun, tourist. You know, RAD loves a good welcome party. Come on in, and let's get acquainted.
Hey everybody, welcome back for more Armored Core 6 and yet another build. Today's idea comes to us from Corey, and they said it's time to stomp with some Mad Stomp. But as always, I will be putting my greasy ex-mechanic hands all over it first. Of course, Invincible Rummy thinks I should tell you a little bit about himself, I guess. Invincible Rummy, Mad Stomp. A member of RAD, a dozer faction. Like many dozers, Rummy is utterly addicted to coral-based drugs. In his perpetually addled state, he has convinced himself that he is an invincible demigod. Even should reality intervene with a costly defeat, he will forget about the setback entirely by the next day. Only death can dispel his notions of invincibility now. Rummy's that guy at the high school party that is just known for always being on some drug and has a tendency to go a little overboard and fall off of things like tables, and rooftops, and diving boards. Look, I know you're supposed to end up in the water on that last one, but it's supposed to be on your own decision, not from slipping and hitting your head on the board, making you flip uncontrollably into the water, making everyone think you're unconscious. No, that never actually happened to me, but it was always in the back of my head whenever I would go to dive off a diving board. The things I would willingly do while still having fucked up scenarios in my head. Rummy's Mad Stomp is a half and half Dafang and RAD gremlin of an AC with a Tien King head and core from Dafang, and Wrecker arms and legs from RAD. For boosters, it's got the RAD BC 0600123445, has a very base level FCS with the Furlong P01. The generator is equally as starter equipment as it can be with the Baus Joso that we will most certainly be changing. And he has no expansion at all. Now that's stupid confidence right there. Or just stupid. For weapons, he runs around popping a WR0777 Sweet 16 from RAD and a WB0010 Double Trouble Dual Chainsaw, also from RAD. And apparently, he's a little bit too high to remember to buy back weapons. Yep, real invincible there, Rummy. So let's try to make his delusion a little less delusional anyway. When I was deciding on booster, I was considering an Alula for this, but realized being as heavy as he is, the Furlong P06 SPD was a better choice to swap out for the 1234. We're capitalizing on keeping this a short-range AC, and so the Oculus from Rubiconian Institute is replacing the starter gear FCS. I actually only took the generator one step from the Joso to the Yaba, still from Baus, and I'm going to teach Rummy where the expansion trigger is so he can use his new assault armor. Hopefully he doesn't doze off while I'm trying to explain where it is to him. Wake up!
Who's this?
And so now we come to the weapons. In the right hand, I decide that I prefer the Balaam Zimmerman over the Sweet 16. And if you haven't figured it out already, we will be straying from RAD parts this time. In or attached to his left arm is now the VE67 LLA Laser Lance from Archivist because it actually feels a bit more like a stomp than the chainsaw does. On the right back slot is now a P50 MLT 10 from Furlong. And on the left back slot is the P19 SPL12, also from Furlong. This new version of Mad Stomp can delete AP at a very alarming rate, especially if you catch your opponent staggered with a charged laser lance hit. It's an absolute tide turner. Before we move on though, I would like to say if you're enjoying, please slap me with a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Now let's go stomp some squares and get ripped with Rummy. Here's some gameplay.
AP at 50%.
Enemy systems offline. Complete shutdown confirmed.
All right, tourist. I'll tell you where to go.
Welcome, tourist. It's a delight to enjoy the company of a visitor from so far away.
Brute. We're here to take back what you stole from us.
Oh, heavens. You're a friend of Karl's. Splendid. Any friend of Karl's is a friend of mine. Here's to new beginnings. By all means, be my guest.
See what I mean?
Make sure you keep clear of the laser sensors. They're set to activate the enemy machines.
A new friend from afar, just for me. What joy. Be still my beating heart. I'm waiting for you, friend. Fidgeting anxiously before the big dance. I do hope I'll keep up, but the anticipation is part of the fun. Slow. Quick.
That damn freak's using my toys like they were his.
The enemy's deploying a shield. We need to get behind it.
I hate to see my babies get scrapped like this, you know. Well, don't be shy. Smash them up. It'll help me with my R&D. There's your way in. Brute can't be far.
We should keep an eye out for tracks. They'll be much more dangerous in tight quarters.
Jump down there and we've got him cornered. Don't forget, the guy's a rat. This won't be smooth sailing.
Is this place some kind of hangar? The target AC...
Ah, my new friend. You're here at last.
Brute!
Oh, Carla, you've introduced me to such wonderful people. Wonderful things.
Shut him up, tourist.
The sweet melody of the generator. How Milktooth's heart sings.
You built that AC at RAD, tourist. Don't underestimate it.
How Milktooth weeps. How the rail cannon weeps. Torn from their mother. Oh, they must miss Carla so. I weep too.
Don't encourage him.
Right, slow. Quick, slow. Slow. Quick, slow. Let's trip the light fantastic friend.
I'm starting to feel confused. It'd help if you could shut him up.
My friend, this is a gift. Thank you.
Enemy AC is silent.
Looks like he's dead. Good.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 4, Rank A. Final evaluation. Subject AC, Astrik. Call sign, Thumb Dolmayan. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Target destroyed.
30%. At 30%.
Whoa, that was one hell of a trip. I think Rummy started to look like he was piloting sober. Anyhow, thanks to Corey for the suggestion. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I sure did. If you ever have any sort of suggestions yourself for this video series, or even the build-a-file builds, if you got your own build that you want me to show off, or if you got some a weapon or a part you want me to talk about, feel free to leave it in the comment or join us over in the Discord. The link is in the description. Later.